Alright guys, this time on Line with Ling, I'm back. Took a little break because I've been planning some crazy content just for y'all, and I'm so excited to take you on this journey. Next week onwards, I'm gonna be posting 3 times a week, so subscribe and hit that notification bell, because guess what guys, what I have in store for you is the inside of my brain. I'm scared too, but don't be too scared because I'm excited to show you what I have. It's really maybe too creative for my own good. Hopefully I can pull it off, and let's see if I can. Follow me through. Today, online with Ling, we're gonna be cooking a steak. Yeah, super simple, super easy, and I can't wait to show you all the steak, because you know what, it's super easy and it's not too many ingredients, but I promise you a delicious meal within 30 minutes. So stay tuned and let's go!
My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go!
If you guys stayed through that really awkward opening of me trying to put on my chef jacket, I know you guys really love me, so I appreciate y'all. So today, super simple, super easy, a couple of ingredients, and we're gonna have a heap of fun. Alright, so today again on Line with Ling, we're gonna be making a simple steak. Not too Caribbean, a little Caribbean, a little touch of Caribbean, but don't worry, a simple steak that I could count it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ingredients. Not too many, and don't worry, it's not gonna take too long. So in about 15 minutes, we'll be eating this wicked dish. So follow along with me and let's do it together. Alright, so first what I'm gonna do is just put the stove on with some water on and put it on a high. Let's get this water to a boil and let's take these heap of potatoes. So guys, let me tell you a little bit about what I remember from Trinidad. And it's really fun because in Trinidad, you'll have this heap of potatoes for sale, right? So these heap will be like, yo, small man, how much are heap is, boy? Well, I think it's about $5. Oh, $5, okay, alright, how about 4? Yeah, okay, 4. So this is what I learned growing up in Trinidad. Honestly, it's made me who I am today, and I appreciate my parents for teaching me such a valuable lesson. And they didn't even know they were doing it. So to me, this is a heap. Alright, so let's go ahead and right now, let's wash these potatoes. And we're not gonna peel them, so I want the skin onto this. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is just go ahead and cube these potatoes. So what I want to do right now is make a real easy base for that steak, because you can't just eat steak by itself, right? You gotta have a little side dish. So for my side dish right now, it's gonna be a potato. Whew, I wonder how to say this, boy. A potato wonderful something or other. No, but seriously though, is this gonna be like a crispy mashed potato something, but not at all mashed. So if you can see how I'm cutting these potatoes here, I'm just cubing them about 1 inch by 1 inch. And so what I'm doing is just getting it ready to blanch, and after blanching it, we're gonna bake it. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is put these potatoes into this water as it's starting to boil, is starting to go. It's called a rolling boil. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these potatoes inside here.
Simply add the potatoes into the water, and I'm gonna add a little bit of thyme just on the sticks, and olive oil, and a pinch of salt.
Okay, so we have that potato now finely blanched. What we're gonna do now is talk a little bit about steaks. For me, I really like to find my steak with the marbling inside. See, this here is layers of fat, and what fat is flavor. Beautiful, beautiful flavor. And here, right here in the center, might be a little bit too much. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna deal with that in a second. But right now, I want to show you how I chose this steak. And what I did here is just choose for the marbling inside, because the marbling is fat, and fat equals flavor. But not too much fat, because then over here, it'll be unedible and you will not enjoy the flavor. Well, in my opinion. Anyways. So go ahead, what we're gonna do now is take these steaks out. I've heard a lot of contradictory things about seasoning steaks. So what I've heard is that, oh, don't put salt before, put salt after, let it rest first, and then put salt. Blah, 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 don't do this, don't do that. Look, to be honest, what I know as a chef, and what I believe, and what I think tastes the best in my opinion, is just to take it as what you do. It's not so serious. Just love what you're doing, love what you're cooking, and I promise you great results. Alright? So what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna show you a recipe that I like. Super simple, super easy. Not over seasoning the steak, because right now we're not doing an overly Caribbean style thing. We're just doing a real simple thing, and we're just gonna try to show a way to cook this steak, how to cook a steak in a simple and most easiest way. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna season it with a little bit of black pepper and paprika. You really want to make sure you get both sides of it.
Make sure to season the steak properly. Both sides, black pepper and paprika.
Guys, this is going good so far. What I've done and what I've realized is that if you put the salt after, you really do get a better flavor overall. Let the steak rest and add a touch of salt after. That's the way I like it, but don't hesitate to put salt before. Guys, experiment on your own. Decide what you like and what you don't like. I'm just here as a guide to point you in the right direction, alright? So we have this water boiling here still. What I'm gonna do is get a pan on and get this pan on a medium-high range. And we're gonna go ahead and fry this steak. Pan fry. You could do a reverse here, you could do all kind of different things, but this is just super simple. I'm hungry and I want to show you that it don't take much to create food that'll last forever in somebody's mind. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is pan fry this steak, and I've missed you guys so much. Remember, today we're making steak. How to fry a steak, super simple, super easy. How to fry a steak, super easy. And guys, if you don't know me, my name is Chef Ling, and I also go by Line with Ling on Instagram. So I appreciate you all so much. To be honest, I know that you all have been subscribing to me at a very high pace, and I appreciate that so much. And because of that, I feel a little bit of the jitters, and to be honest, I want to make sure to bring you all real cool content, something that you all could actually watch and not waste your time with. So I hope this does it justice, and back into the content. Please subscribe though, and send me a comment below. Tell me what to cook next. A comment below what to cook next. Alright, so let's fry this steak. Let's get a pan on, alright? Okay, so what we have here is the pan on high. The pot is a little bit warm. That's exactly what we want. We want to add the butter at this time. A half stick of butter. Ooh, sizzling sound, perfect. I can't lie, sometimes I rush it. So go ahead, we want to melt this butter. We want to add a touch of olive oil. It's already starting to smell crazy. Come check it out.
Okay, so just putting some thyme, bandania or shadow benny, and 2 cloves of garlic. Just hold close. Bloop. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and stir all of these ingredients here and add my steak now straight to the pan. Just gently rest it.
At this stage, you want to take the tongs and just go ahead and start to baste this steak with those wonderful flavors. Alright, go ahead and start to take the butter mixture that we just made and start to baste that steak, because that's going to really hold the flavors into it. Not quite done yet. Woo, hot, hot, hot. Guys, let me show you something real cool, okay? So basically, follow along.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and put your index finger and thumb together and touch the base of your hand. The first finger is very rare. Second finger is rare. Third finger is medium. And your final finger is well.
Help me learning as very small, and I thank you, Dad, if you're watching. Probably not though, right? Alright, so the steak here, as it feels, we're looking real rare, but I'm gonna let it set, because while it's done cooking, it will still cook with the heat running through it on the side. So let's go ahead, turn the heat off, let's let it sit in its juices a little bit and let it rest for about 10 to 15. But guys, the potatoes ready. Let me show you what I'm gonna do with that, okay? Alright, so what we're gonna do now, we have this blanched here for about 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and drain out the water. Lucky me, I have these pots that can go right into the oven. So what I'm gonna do is take this potato that we just finished, put it back inside, and I'm gonna season it.
Okay, so what you want to do now is just go ahead and add paprika, salt, black pepper, and olive oil. You also want to take a fork now and very gently stir the potatoes so that you can get some of it to flake up, because in the oven that'll get really nice and crispy. And I love it when it's crispy on the outside and it's nice and tender on the inside. So that's the consistency that we are going for today.
Also guys, this episode is sponsored by TubeBuddy. Honestly, I've learned so much in the past couple days, and that's the reason why I've recorded and re-recorded and re-recorded because of TubeBuddy. And I appreciate you guys, because sponsoring me gave me the opportunity to see what I was missing. And my favorite feature is to see where you guys are watching me from. And now that I know that 29% of you are watching me from Trinidad, hi! I'm just joking. So guys, I appreciate TubeBuddy for sponsoring this video, and a couple more after, I think. But anyways, let's get into this video and back to the steak. We have all this potato seasoned, right? And what we're gonna do is just put it in the oven at braise for about 5 to 10 minutes at 525. Guys, this is gonna give these potatoes a real crisp. That's gonna add so much to this dish. Remember, we're making this steak here a real simple steak. So if you're following along, watch to the end, because I have a real special blooper reel for you all. Alright? Alright. So go ahead, we have the steak rested and the potato in the oven. We're all done, and I appreciate you all for staying tuned. Remember, next week, super special. I have some real cool ideas I'm coming out with for you all. And I hope you all subscribe to see what's next and hit that notification bell. Okay, so let's plate this bad boy right now. Look at this steak. Holy smokes, it smells so fantastic. And I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe at home and try it, because only great things will come. Alright, so let's go ahead let's plate this bad boy. And guys, I'll see you next time on Line with Ling. This will be my last video for the week. I know, oh no, don't miss me too much. It's only one episode for this week, but I have something really cool planned for next week. From next week on, 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So stay tuned for that, subscribe for that, give me a comment below on what you want to see. But I have it pretty planned out right now. So jump into this food, see what it's like, and I'll see you all later.